Yes, friends, I hope you guys are well. Life is good. It's a cloudy day today here in South Yorkshire, but it's nevertheless still nice and cool. I've done a few hours of Uber and hit my target already. Being a Sunday, usually it's busy, people are still going out and about. And now I'll be doing my pull ups. Every day I try to get active, whether it's half an hour of walking or pull ups. And if I can't get that in, I try to go to the gym. So I always try to aim to get some activity in, and I recommend you to do the same as well. Get fit, get active. It's so beneficial for our health, for our mental health. It de-stresses your body, whatever stress you're carrying with you throughout the day. Once you get going physically, it's amazing. It works wonders. Oh, this tea is lovely, guys. This one is not your traditional English tea as they call it. This is Adini tea. Adini tea is Yemenis tea. It's got milk, caramelized milk, I believe, and lots of herbs and sort of stuff that gives it flavor and taste. It's very nice. I have it once in a while. But anyways, friends, I was listening to some stuff on the podcasts whilst I was driving. Obviously, without the passengers in, I put the radio on the low when they're inside the car. And these podcasts, that some people say, money ain't a big deal once you hit a certain amount. But as an ordinary person, working class person, we know that money is a big deal. Contrary to what they say, that money does not bring you happiness, I beg to differ. It does bring you happiness. It sorts out many problems that you may have in your personal life. And externally, you sort out problems with your loved ones, family, relationships. So it's a big deal. They say when you hit about 50, 60 grand, your life doesn't make a big difference after that. I beg to differ again. I beg to differ again, because in this day and age, especially here in the UK, it's a lot of bollocks, 60 grand a year, because after 46,000 grand a year and upwards, you're getting taxed 40%. So really, most of that income's going towards tax. Even if you're 80 grand, anything 100 grand and under, you're heavily taxed, even beyond the 100 grand. And it depends on your lifestyle. It really depends on your lifestyle. But the argument here that I'm in favor is that money sorts out most of our problems in society, whether that's taking your family on a holiday, whether your car breaks down, you have enough funds in the account to fix your car, where it gives you confidence and at work that if anything goes wrong, you have FU money, or you have emergency fund as they call it, to stand up for yourself and defend yourself to an extent. Because a lot of people at work, they forget who they are, they just smile because of this corporate environment they're in, and they forget who they are sometimes, because it's a lot of BS. You have to kiss ass, you have to have brown nose. That's why I never ended up long in jobs where it was full time, because I did not put up with BS. I did not suck up to the managers. I did my work and got everything done, but I would not grass people up. I would not, you know, try to prove anything to the managers. Just bare minimum, as they call it these days. Silent quitting. Now, money sorts a lot of problems out, and this is lived experience, and many of you guys will relate to this. Money sorts out many issues that we have in our personal lives, and we should all strive to increase our income. As a result, our stress and addictions may go down, because a lot of people are under immense financial pressure. And how do they vent? You can only work so much in a full-time job, and there may be overtime, there may not be overtime. So people are just stressed out when you got mortgages, bills, kids, wife, relationships, Everything costs money. Everything is a bloody transaction. So when you can't, meet these demands, people end up smoking cigarettes, turning to alcohol, vaping, cannabis, and all this nonsense that's not good for our health, for our body. And this is why I'm a great advocate of health first, fitness, mental health, and then everything after that, because once you have your health in order, you can take care of your family, you can take care of your kids and your loved ones around you. So your health should be your top priority. And it's obvious, it's a given. I don't need to tell you guys this, but I think sometimes we get carried away with the pressure that we have and the demands that are demanded of us as men in general. Even women are going through a lot of problems. A lot of single mothers out there under immense pressure for whatever reasons that has led them to become in that position. Nevertheless, the challenges are there, raising kids on their own. So we have to strive to earn our income and be more entrepreneur, like find other streams of income. And this is what I'm trying to do. And it's not easy, but it's got to be done. I've got to start somewhere. And for me, it's worked out. It's worked out to do part-time Uber, work it around my other part-time job. And that way I have the flexibility. I'm able to do these videos. I'm able to take my kids out and spend time with them. So I'm able to hit the gym. And it works for me. The full-time job no longer works for me. And as I've given up smoking, you may know, some of you guys, I've given up. It's been 3 months plus, and life is good, friends. I'm looking after my health, my fitness, and I've saved so much money along the way. I probably saved £800-900, if not more. I was smoking 8 to 10 on average a day. So, I've improved my health, my fitness. I've got discipline in my life. And we should give it up, friends. Especially working class, ordinary people. We gain nothing from it. No one gains anything from it, but especially us. Because, as I mentioned, the financial challenges that we have are hard and many. So why should we make it harder than it needs to be? And on that note, friends, if you resonate, leave me a comment. Let me know how important money is to you guys and where you guys are with your challenges and your addictions. As usual, look after your health and progress, regardless of how slow and how fast you're going. As long as you're progressing in the right direction, that's the main things. That's the main thing, guys.